Now, who wants to be a spirit foofer? Like, hands up. Oh, yeah, me. I'd like to leave a trail of hulks behind me. They're the ones that are the energy suckers. The spirit igniters are the ones who actually give you energy. You feel light and bright at the end of it. Imagine if every single person in your organisation was a spirit igniter. And every person that came in from the community came to you. In fact, I wasn't joking before, because you were like a joy centre for them. When they felt bad and they needed a lift, they would come in. And even if they didn't buy anything, using the law of reciprocity, they probably would buy something. Or they would go and they would tell other people about you, and that in itself becomes sales. Go forth and be spirit igniters, and for your team. And non-verbally, we full of spirits all the time. So when you turn to your friend on either side that you're about to make deep eyeball connection with, make sure that you're not a foofer. And if you are, by the way, see, most people who are foofers, they do not do that. They don't go, I wonder how many spirits I can foof today. They don't do that. They do it totally unconsciously. So if someone's foofing you, help them. All you've got to do as they turn to you, if they're going, you are an astonishing spiritual being. If they do that to you, help them. Just look at them and go, because no one tells them. And in fact, just before we do the eyeball thing, look, some of you have been breathing a sigh of relief. Just before we do the eyeball thing, I want to embed into your cellular memory the concept of spirit igniters and foofers. So on the count of 3, you're going to turn one person, then the other person, and you're going to do exactly what I'm doing. And fellas, this helps selling. When you talk to women move our face, our hands, our voice. We move everything while we talk. We love this. It's brilliant, makes us feel good. This drives men nuts. Because when men speak, they only move their faces and they move their bodies very, very slowly. They keep their arms still. See, I find this really, really difficult, and I actually can't think about now because I can't even move anything except not even my eyebrows. See, now the words don't come. I got to move or I can't speak. But when I'm doing this, you should see it. In a room this size, all of a sudden, every single man has started looking up because now he's thinking, now she's saying something intelligent. And as soon as I slip back into female speak, they go, oh, look, a girl. Yeah. And here's the other thing. It is really important. You get a lot of people coming into you stressed, don't you? Well, do you know when a woman is stressed, she needs to talk about the problem. And she talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and talks until she's covered all aspects of the thing that's bothering her. And look, I can even see some of the men are going, oh, look at that. But fellas, you've got to understand that. And maybe you need a few female pharmacists to set the females with the females. Because here's a picture of a woman listening to another woman talk about a problem. She goes, oh, no. Really? No. What? Oh, no. See, fellas, we love this. When we're talking about a problem, we want you to do things with your face and make noises like you're listening to us. And you're shocked because we want our feelings validated. But nobody tells men that. So guys, you lose a lot of brownie points because you stand there. Here's a picture of a man listening to a woman talk about a problem. Could we do this after the football? Yeah, no, fellas. She will shut up in half the time if you actually listen and make noises while she's talking. And then, okay, so I'll help you fellas too. Ladies, when men get stressed, John Gray, author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, gave me permission to say this. Men go into caves. And they go into the cave because they want to be left alone by themselves to solve their own problem. We don't know that. Women, when we're stressed, we talk about the problem. In fact, there's new science, latest science, in the last few years that says men do fight and flight. Women do tend and befriend. We need our friends. We need to talk. We need to tend and connect and talk endlessly about the problem. It's scientific. Anyway, so when a man gets stressed, he goes into this cave. We don't know. We think he's just like a woman. So we think he wants to talk about the problem. So we come up and we go, hi, I see you. Are you okay? Yes, thank you, I'm fine. Now we know something is wrong. So we go back, we think he wants to talk. Is there anything you want to talk about? No, thank you, I'm fine. Now we know categorically, without hesitation, that he no longer loves us. No, it's true, because in the early days you used to talk to us all the time. And now suddenly you just disappear and never speak to us again. And so all of these things wrap into how do we connect with other people and be a spirit igniter. And how we embed this into our bodies is we do things. So before we do the eyeball H2H connection, we're going to turn to our person on one side and then the other, and we're going to do exactly what I'm doing. Because fellas, that was a long way of me saying, this is how you communicate with